Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome. It is time once again for the Mavens to gather and rejoin us at Brindlewood Bay. This is, of course, a Party Wipe Games storyline run by the wonderful Dougler. I am going to just say there are no current announcements. This and Change Stars are the only two games currently running. We are hoping to get more shows back in production, but for right now, it seems to just be the two, and so I hope that is satisfying enough for all of you wonderful lovelies out there. I'm going to go ahead and unmute myself and see where the rest of the gang is, and hopefully nobody's saying anything controversial when I unmute. Here we go.
More east. So that's becoming less of a place?
Indeed.
Oh, hi.
Hello. That'd be
Sorry.
funnier. That'd be funnier if you heard what I said before I unmuted, but it's fine.
Probably.
It happens.
Yep.
Yeah, but you said it out loud while I was trying to get the stream started. They are muted. You're not. Because you're talking into my microphone. Not when you're sitting across from me. We've tried. We know this doesn't work. Come over there and take a look at your face. Take a look at my pattern. She's coming over here. I'm in trouble.
Or remember, if you dive out a window, tuck and roll.
I'm not jumping anywhere.
Also, replace the glass with stunt glass beforehand if you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that helps
with
too.
your game?
Stop tweaking it. It's exactly where I need it to be.
What is going on with? Apparently not if it's picking me up all the way over there.
It's always picked you up. We've known this for years.
It doesn't have to.
But it does.
There's a why is it like this?
Because it's recognizing that I have a headset. I don't know. It just did it one day and I can't turn it off.
Okay.
I've just left it because it doesn't pick you up nearly as bad. But when you randomly make controversial declarations...
It's not controversial when I am one.
I mean, it might be.
No, it's not. I can talk about myself.
Without context, it's a little weird. I'm not stifling your voice. It was just one of those random things, like when we used to open up and Shane would declare... Wait, hold on. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1... Where Shane would declare something like "fuck" really loudly as I started. We're past the threshold mark, so I can say that. It's fine. You caught me off guard, and it was the only thing to break the silence, so it was just very random.
Alright, so am I being picked up double then?
Nope.
So we're not on the stream yet, right?
Oh, we
Nope,
have
we are
been.
live.
We've been live this whole time.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's why I was warning y'all.
Okay.
You're not being picked up now because you're talking softly. The thing is, you weren't talking softly when you made the "this just in" declaration. You did it at a higher volume. It's fine.
It wasn't that loud. This is loud.
That's how loud you were.
This isn't how loud I was. I was more like this.
No, you weren't. I love you, but no. Okay.
Yeah,
I love you and you're perfect in every way, but you were fine at the volume you were at. You're not being picked up.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Oh my gosh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we
Alright,
can hear
so
you.
This level of voice that I need to talk at. I was not at this level of voice.
You were loud. Darling, I love you and I'm not picking on you. We can get started now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I shoot the killer in the face.
I'm dead. Dougler, I'm sorry.
no.
I have to
Shoot the
leave.
killer.
Dougler, I'm sorry. I have to leave the game.
Roll a night move.
I will. I will. Here I go. Let's see what happens. With what ability? It's asking.
Physical one.
Physical one. Vitality,
Yeah,
because I'm dying.
Vitality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, great success. There goes my best roll for the night doing this bit.
Okay, you're bleeding on the floor. And it
Oh, I
hurts
do what intended, so I die? Question mark.
Wait, is it more showy now?
What? Is what?
Okay.
Dougler?
I think
Oh, no.
you die more showy now.
Oh, I died more showy. Yeah, describe what it looks like. I do the like dramatic like stumbling over several things for like 30 seconds, clutching at the gunshot wound. I fall over. I spasm for a little bit. Then it looks like I'm dead. If somebody comes over to examine me, then I gasp. I spasm a little more, and then I fall over, actually dead.
Starts playing that song, the really... It was early on song. It's...
It's something sad and depressing, and everybody feels bad.
Yeah, and it's slow too.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the one from that thing where people were shot and it kept repeating?
Yes,
Oh,
remember what it
let's
is.
say.
that's the one.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know what it's called. I just know the first, like...
That's all we can sing, though,
3
without
lines,
being
yeah.
copyright stricken.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to look that up later.
I'm gonna take like maybe like half my age and then just take her.
I suspect it might be something like Only Meant Well.
You gotta remember to speak up just a little bit, hon.
Oh my god, you want me to speak softly or-
I told you your volume was fine, and you didn't need to lower it.
I didn't.
Just talk normal, please. Please just talk normal.
I'm talking normal.
Okay, then remember your push to talk because you weren't being picked up.
I am holding down my push to talk. I have been holding down my push to talk.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn you up because your volume is not where you normally are. Hi, I'm Rin. I'm playing Pearl, the Columbo. Pass to Shay.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm playing Sapphire Guard. Michael Knight.
It's your turn, Chris.
Your turn.
Oh,
right.
sorry, I didn't hear the pass. I didn't hear the pass.
You're the-
This is
I throw
Chris.
it
I am
at
playing.
her face.
I'm playing
Sapphire.
Garnet Willow.
Okay, so then that just leaves me.
Mhm.
I'm Dougler. I'm playing everyone else. I'm the keeper of the story. We're doing.
I didn't hear who Chris is playing. Who's Chris playing today?
I am playing Garnet Willow, the former. I keep forgetting. Did I say mortician or
You've said mortician.
Former necromancer.
Yeah. No, coroner, because you examined
Coroner,
the dead
yes.
bodies.
Yes, I examined dead bodies. Former coroner.
Okay, then here's me again. I'm Dougler. Playing everyone else. Before we get started, I would like to ask my players to tell us what they picked for their end of session experience.
This time, I'll let you go
sorry.
first.
Yeah, Pearl shall select undermining the authority of a local official, because I feel like that'll be pertinent this week. And I'm gonna just continue to behave like a woman half my age. Popcorn to Chris, because they started and I interrupted them.
Absolutely. I'm going to continue to share my wisdom with a young person. And this time I'm going to go with sharing a memory of a late family member. Expand the scrapbook.
Okay, and Shay, I believe you said at half your age, and what was the other one?
And show someone I still got it, but I'm thinking about switching half my age to undermine authority. I'm not sure. You know what? Undermine authority. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's bring the man down.
Okay, that's fun. Now, I think that is all the housekeeping for the beginning of the session, if I'm not mistaken, because it has been a little bit since the last time we've done this.
We're in the basement.
Life happens, and we are in the basement, yes.
Yes.
Specifically, we are.
We are in the town hall. In the basement.
The basement of the town hall.
The basement of the town hall.
The town
Where
hall
the mayor's
basement, if you will.
office is. It's the location.
Some mayor being stuck in the basement.
Suspects. And clues.
Claws.
Yes. And
Deck of marked cards and all of his checks is missing. A lawsuit between one or more suspects. Evidence that a suspect has been taken prohibits.
Suspicious suspects, if you will.
wait, did I write that down wrong?
No. Just pronounce names incorrectly.
Jay, you screwed with me there. It's like, oh god, I spelled it wrong. I'm healing myself. Nope, I just believed you blindly.
What in our history together tells you that I don't endeavor to mispronounce things?
I'm gonna stay out of it.
I
It's fine.
can't point to anything.
I'm gonna stay out of it. He's already spicy towards me tonight.
You got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
But no, you're good. You spelled it all correctly. You got it.
Yay. Okay, so we should probably do a recap of last time we were all here. So, got it, bad recaps. Last time we opened on the game, the lights turned back on, and the body of Charles Ace Rogers was on the floor, spread out with 2 gunshot wounds.
Oh my god, his name's even Ace. I never even realized that.
Well, Ace is the nickname since it's quoted. Quoted? Yes.
Quotes.
And judging by where everyone was standing, the only viable suspects were. Yeah, I bring this up properly so I can see. Danny Walsh, a reporter for the Brindlewood Bay Beacon. Dan Gardner, a property developer. Tony Martinez, the reigning champion. Jeff Simmons, the mayor. Mike Taylor, the caterer for tonight's event. Amelia Emerson, a newt fancier. And lastly, Maria Prescott. But
Fucking Prescotts.
always
Fucking
fucking there.
Prescott's. Is it just going to become a thing? It's always the Prescott until there's no Prescotts left.
Well, they're in the Things for the Flood game. They're in this game. I'm waiting for one to appear in Change Stars game.
Okay.
Admiral Prescott, certified douchebag.
The sheriff, who was also at the event that night, he cordoned off the area around the body and had the suspects go towards the bar as the crime scene was examined. And what did I call it? The doctor? Dr. Morgan Stern was called, and he's on his way. Pearl, with the help of Sapphire, was able to get closer to the body and take a picture, right?
I think it was the other
Garnet.
way around.
Yeah, Garnet is the one who took the picture. I'm pretty
Right,
sure.
got it.
Considering I have the camera.
Yep, and
Yep.
I would have enabled it because I was the one who got them to lighten up.
Yep. I also had to teach the officer you search bags after a fucking gunshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with a close call, well you
picked
did
his little
manage to
thingy.
convince the sheriff not to take everyone's phone, which would have ended badly for you guys. So it would have turned the suspects against you just out of sheer annoyance. Pearl did start to talk to Maria Prescott, where she managed to get some information that the mayor was in a lawsuit and is also being suspected of taking bribes. Sapphire realized that the hand that Charles was dealt had two aces. It's showing that he might not have been the ace card shark that he presented to everyone. Garnet and Sapphire went to the basement to examine the breaker box to see how the lights were turned off. Okay, am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think anything pertinent. No. The only thing you didn't bring up is why, like, how we discovered the jacks missing, but I don't remember. The marked hand, the marked cards.
Yeah. It was something Sapphire brought up.
Hmm.
We
Probably
can fix it
discovered
in
after
post.
yeah, we can fix it in post. This isn't live or anything.
So with that, the camera zooms into the door to the basement and stops behind Sapphire and Pearl. Nope, Sapphire and Garnet. I'm sorry, I keep getting you two mixed up.
It's fine.
The basement smells of old wetness. The lights casting shadows from objects on the shelves, making it seem like anything could be down here. There's cardboard boxes filled with old, forgotten junk. Oh, what do you guys do?
Well, the first thing we wanted to do was check that breaker, see if there's some sort of doohickey or contraption or something or other attached to it, or anything else that could have been, hey, this is why the lights turned off. Do we see the breaker anywhere nearby? Or just a whole bunch of boxes?
The breaker be further into the room. Might have to look for it a bit.
I do want to go through these boxes.
You know,
What kind of dirt does the mayor keep down here?
So that sort of sounds like you want a metal sapphire. So you're looking to see what's down here.
I guess we should check the breakers.
I mean, to be fair, I think we both want a medal.
Yeah, so Sapphire's digging through the boxes, so
Yeah, I wanted. Hmm.
You metal for those ones, not metal.
I'm gonna try and find that breaker. Try and figure out where it's to.
So Garnet, give me a Dave move with reason, and Sapphire a metal with your choice of vitality or reason. Because some of these boxes are kind of heavy.
Right? Oh, no, damn it. Oh, okay. Great success for me, miss for her.
Oh shit.
You should have poked the boxes.
So, Garnet, you're just kind of walking around the boxes carefully, like, they smell. You're not sure how well they're going to hold up. You touch them, and there's a bunch of shelves around you. You grabby things on there. You're just like, touch this, get around. And you go around them, and you get to the back wall, and you found the breaker box. As for you, Sapphire, you go to one of the boxes on lower shelves, you grab it, you pick it up, and start to move it over. And the box just, the bottom of it must have been sitting in water or something, and it just falls off. And you get some old mushy crud on your shoes. Taithing edition, bit of a mess.
Fucking bullshit. Condition. Where do I mark condition?
Oh, that should be on the bottom left of... Oh, no.
That's
no.
fine, it'll go with blood.
There we go.
Conditions are in the middle, they're just blank.
Yeah, I put it.
Yeah, so... Didn't really go over this last time we gave someone a condition, but... in certain things, it's like... This time if you're going to try to talk to someone, they might not be as receptive, and you have to roll with disadvantage if you try to use like a reason on them. Or a presence on them type of thing.
What if I use the condition to my advantage? Be intimidating instead.
It would depend on how you swing it. If you convince me, then I'll let you do so. If it falls through, then no.
Sure.
Yeah, because this game you can do pretty much anything you want.
Did anything interesting fall out of the box? No, not with my roll.
Not really. Like, you find 3 mittens, they're all left-handed.
Aha, the killer must be right-handed.
Someone had Reaper hand.
Um. So, I managed to get to the breaker box, right?
Right, you did.
Do
Oh,
I
did-
see anything near it?
This is going to be another meddling move. Like,
Reason again?
Does that mean I get to make another meddling? To go through more boxes?
you can
the rest of
try,
the
but
session.
there's still a risk.
Again, no
Huh?
advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, just say flat
reason?
roll end.
Holy crap!
Nice.
Okay, that's. Well, fuck.
Okay.
So you are going to get something.
Quite nice.
So, as you're looking over the breaker box, you have it open and you're looking along the door, which. Yeah, the little door that had the diagram with, like, which switch covers which room and all that. Like.
Mhm.
Pardon me. Yeah, you're comparing it like, okay, so that's the kitchen, that's the outdoor lights, that's the entrance room, that's the main hall, mayor's office, and you notice there's a switch that doesn't have a label on it. It's like, well, that's kind of weird. They should be labeled because city government's building should follow regulations.
Does it look like it's been ripped off, or is it like the smooth of nothing has ever been there?
Like, nothing has ever been there, but there's the switch there, and you're a little confused by it, and you're just probably not thinking fully. You just flip it over.
Okay, I do.
There's the loud click, and about 6 feet, 7 feet down, the shelf just kind of pops out a little bit.
Holy fuck, the wall just opened.
The what just where?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
When did you get here?
No, she was just yelling. I'm just poking in at the staircase. Hi.
Hi.
Get down here. Get down here. Sneaky like.
She's gonna look both directions and just very casually sneak in without being noticed.
I think I just found a secret passage.
Is this guy Batman?
Well, might just be a murderer.
Like Batman.
Batman didn't murder anyone. Well, unless you
Just
read the
crippled them.
old. Batman didn't murder people. Gravity did.
You know what, that's fair.
Oh, Batman murdered plenty of people. Haven't you ever seen or read any of the like original stuff?
Well, we don't. Those don't count anymore. They're not canon in air quotes. But again, gravity. Gravity's responsible for killing them because he doesn't kill anybody, unless you count the really bad Batman versus Superman, where he was killing plenty of people and it was just a dream. It's not a very good
I
argument.
give you a look. No,
I mean, he should have finished killing Superman.
He probably should have finished killing Superman.
And for some reason, Wonder
Garnet
Woman
just
there.
has the like look of what are you even talking about right now? We just discovered a secret passage in a murder
Right.
scenario.
These are very important discussions. They're not. Let's go.
So,
Also,
Sapphire, you're going through another box without that happening, right?
Oh yeah.
So, as you're going through another box, it fell open again, unfortunately. But you notice a sleek black box with a emblem of a mask on it.
It's not now.
Well, as you touch it, you feel a strange sensation of waves of heat and cold coming from it.
Nice hot.
The light just starts to dim a little. Your vision kind of flickers. And then it's just an old cardboard box. It's roughly the size of a cigarette carton. That is the Void Clue.
Very interesting. Which means the secret tunnel is the normal clue?
Yeah, Secret Tunnel is normal clue. Void Clue is the glossy black box with an emblem of a mask that emits heat and cold and sucks in the light.
Ooh, ominous. Well, if there's a secret tunnel, there's only one thing we can do. We have to see where it leads.
I really thought you were going to say sing a song about it.
No worries.
I give you the like strangest look.
What?
I'm not
never
getting these
seen?
references.
You've never seen Avatar? The Last
I have a
Airbender?
what? Is that one of those anime things?
Some could argue that it's anime, but not really.
Ah,
It's American animation, I suppose.
It's a family-friendly TV show you watch with you that has significantly more meaning than you'd expect it to have.
That's true.
hmm. Tell you what, we solve this case and maybe I'll let you show me an episode.
Deal.
Is this box open?
The now cardboard box in your hand.
The glossy one?
Oh, it was the glossy black one for a moment before it just turned into another cardboard box with the size of a.
I opened it anyway.
You find some old game pieces.
Is it Cluedo?
Do you guys go into the tunnel?
Yeah.
Secret.
I am absolutely going in the tunnel.
Sure, tunnel. I tucked the box away.
So, as you go into the tunnel, it's dark. There's a line of lights along the top that barely illuminate enough distance between the next before the next one shows up. You go up some stairs that you think goes up to the second floor, just judging by how much you had to climb. And then there's another door at the end. As you look, think the best way to describe it. There's a little slot about head height in which you might be able to move, and also a large, rich bar that you could lift to open it up. You do
I'm
hear
gonna-
talking on the other side.
Ooh, eavesdrop?
Let's eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop.
Pearl's gonna eavesdrop.
So is Garnet.
Okay, so you see you're gonna lift the bar slightly to peek through.
Can we hear anything through the door, or do we have to
Yeah.
tamper with it to
Uh,
open it up? I would like
there's
to.
a
I would like to try and listen before we open the door.
There's a sliding
Yeah.
thing at head height, so you can assume that you just crack that open a bit.
Sure.
It's one of those pull to the side look through things. Okay, so you guys have a choice. You can each give me a day roll, or one person give me a day roll at advantage, and it would be not present. Yeah, I'll say vitality because you're trying to listen hard.
Do you have above a 0?
Is that for vitality? Because I'm at 0.
I'm at 0 too.
Then why don't you roll it, Shay, and take the advantage?
Did she come?
I guess she did.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so where'd thing go? Clue. Why didn't you show up when I dragged you over? There we go. So, as you are listening, you hear the voice of the sheriff. Okay, and where were you standing when the lights went out? I need to get the actual sheriff's name because I can't remember it off the top of the head. And his name did not sound right. I didn't write that down. Oh, he's just sheriff now. And you hear the mayor response. Sheriff, you really think I could be the perpetrator in this horrid crime? We're trying to raise money here for charities. Why would I ever do anything to put that at risk? Now, Mayor Simmons, I don't mean to insinuate anything, but you know I must do my duty and ask these questions to everyone. I know you're just doing your job, but surely one of the other people there would be a more viable suspect than I. And who knows, this might be giving them time to cover their tracks while you talk to me. We both know I couldn't possibly have done this. Well, like you said, Mayor, I have to do my job the right way. Okay. And
Checking bags.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. I snide commented, checking bags.
Alright, Alright, so that leads back out to where the tables were, right?
The mayor's office, because the sheriff was taking suspects there to interview them.
Okay.
That this does give the opportunity for a secondary an accomplice. They could have been the one to go down and turn off the lights,
This is
And
true.
then- slip out while everything's dark. When did the doctor disappear?
The doctor wasn't there, he was at the hospital.
Oh, okay, the
He was
entire
called in.
time.
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen him there for a second.
Yep.
Okay.
How long does it take for the two of them to leave?
I'll probably say about 5 or 10 more minutes before the interview going on, where the sheriff tries to wear down the mayor to get him to actually answer the questions instead of dancing around them.
No.
Once, like, the moment they leave, I look to the other two, I say, we got about 3 minutes.
I pause. Actually, we might be able to buy a little more time.
How so?
He's bringing them in one at a time. If we slow him down outside, that would give whoever went in from here more time to search.
Oh, that's a good point. Who's going to run an interception then? I suppose I could.
You are rather good at it.
Thank you. All right, I'll run distraction.
Thank you very kindly.
I'll head upstairs to go find the sheriff.
We could go to the mayor's office.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the location we haven't had a chance to check yet, so.
That is true. We will stay with Pearl, because how well she distracts the sheriff will determine how long you guys have to search the room.
Absolutely.
And they move with presence. Mild success. She is going to
Okay.
very casually pick his brain on what he thinks is going on and who might be responsible.
Yeah, I must just, I will tell you, leave you vulnerable and back to work. So I'm just trying to think of how best the outcome would be for this, because you didn't get a full success, but you didn't get a fail. Yeah, so basically, you saw him some, but he might still be coming back sooner than your companions are expecting him.
Good thing that Linda didn't take away our phones.
Yeah, I do, in fact,
Yep.
text them once it's clear he's not interested in staying. Staying to chat, that is.
Okay, so you're going up to the sheriff to talk.
Hmm.
How you doing that?
Like I said, just picking his brain about what he thinks is going on with these suspects. Has he found any clues? We've been asking around as well, and I'm going to be honest with you, Sheriff. I think Miss Prescott might be the next suspect you really want to be talking to.
Oh, what do you think of that, Miss Watson?
Well, between you and I, of course, we both know that the Prescotts always have their fingers in something, and, well, she wasn't playing poker very well, if you catch my drift. Like, she wasn't concerned with truly winning, just wanting to be here. It seems awfully suspicious to me.
You think that she knew the victim beforehand, then?
The only person who could pay for a ringer is a wealthy individual.
That is true, and between you and me, I can't say I've ever heard of this Society of the Kindly One before.
It does not ring a bell to me either. Might be something worth looking into or asking about.
Yes, I do plan to send one of the boys back to the station, see if they can't dig anything up about that. It is a bit concerning our sleepy little town has something apparently big enough to hire someone as Charles and not be known about it.
Exactly. I think that's the best direction for this investigation to go right now.
Well, I thank you for your advice. I think I am going to follow that.
Well,
So
do
he-
let me know if you find anything else, and I'll do the same.
So he does go over to Mariah Prescott, and he starts to talk to her.
I texted and let him know that I held him as long as I could.
Yep.
And
Oh, right.
Hmm?
I just thought of something. As he does talk to her to have her go to the mayor's office with him, she does look over at you.
Mm-hmm.
She might be suspicious that you sent him on her trail.
she's going to grin and just kind of wave at her.
Oh.
Okay, and now
Did she
Back.
did she happen to leave anything behind, like her purse or anything? I'm only asking because we were having that emphasis on not checking bags.
true. I kind of want you to roll a medal, but I don't.
I mean, I can.
Medals for everyone.
That's for
Yeah,
everyone.
roll a medal with sensitivity. That's
Medal with
going to be our
sensitivity.
luck.
All right. And sensitivity. Nope. Oh wait, it's a. Sorry, I saw the red. Mild success.
Okay, on a hit, you find a clue. The keeper will tell you what it is. On a 7-9, the complication, either the clue or complication you encounter roll it. Searching. So, I'm going to give you a choice. These. You can either find a clue, but somebody notices that you're looking through her bag, like, and calls you out on it. Or you do know her bag is there, but you don't go through it because it's too many people around.
I feel like somebody can call me out on it.
Okay. Oh, and I should remind you that you do have an option to use the Crown of the Queen if you like.
I don't think so yet. I feel like this could make for interesting conversation.
And I think the person who notices you going through Mariah's bag is going to be Danny, the reporter.
Oh,
Oh,
Pearl, Miss Watson, why are you going through Mariah's bag?
is this her bag? Oh dear,
Yes, it was.
I could have sworn it was my bag. Are you certain? I should look for identification and make sure it doesn't have my license in it. And she's gonna use that. She's gonna use that time to kind of rustle through it, looking for a wallet. And she'll, if she finds anything that might be like a clue or evidence that's interesting, she will try to sleight of hand it, while also just taking out the wallet and being like, "Oh my goodness, Danny, you're correct. This isn't my wallet at all. It's so good of you to have pointed that out. It could have been embarrassing if I had walked off with this. You're such a good boy."
She looks down at herself like,
sorry,
boy.
sorry. Right. Sorry, Danny, don't you know? Yeah, Danielle. I always just assumed Game Grumps Danny. Apologies. Cycle that back. You're such a good girl, Danny. Always so attentive and honest. That's a good quality. Please don't ever lose it. And she's going to set the purse back down. We'll just forget this happened. It's a simple mistake, and I can see that it's not mine.
By the way, don't reporters snoop?
By the way, don't reporters snoop? Have you found any interesting evidence?
Would you like to go through this purse?
Would you like to... No. Would you like to commit crimes with me?
It's quite a bit different than just rifling through someone's bag.
Well, that's the thing, darling. I wasn't really rifling. Like I said, I was merely checking for her ID. She's not as young as she says she is.
It's been an open secret for years, hasn't it?
Look how closely our bags resemble. She's got the fancy, expensive kind. Mine's just as good.
Dear God, I wouldn't dare report that this isn't even a real Prada bag. We can leave that between us as well, unless you really want to report it to them that it's a fake bag. And well, you know.
Sorry, just trying to find the clue that I want, which is
A knife. That doesn't help.
yes. Obviously, they were shot with a knife.
They were shot with a knife. Hey, there are knives that fire bullets. It's a Russian invention. It's a very useful KGB weapon. Or sorry, not KGB, Spetsnaz.
Yeah. That tracks.
Yeah, it fires from the base of the grip. You only get the one shot, but it's there.
Was there also like a gun cane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking about the brass knuckles with the knife and the gun. That does not really go well.
Oh, the knife with brass knuckles is just a trench knife. I saw one of those go through the airport. They look just as scary in real life as they do in pictures. That thing would fuck your day.
Never for my day completely unfucked, so.
Yeah, I guess I missed writing it down.
Oh.
Nope, it's right up here.
It's so tiny.
Itty bitty baby clue. Oh, no, it's not.
Uh. Hmm.
Yeah, so as you're rifling through her bag and found her driver's license, since you did manage to palm something in there, you weren't quite sure what it was, but as you look after you try to confuse Danny into thinking it was just a real accident, whether or not she believes you or not is another story. You do see the several gambling slips. And these are for, like, high value. And there's some, like, leading back months worth.
How interesting.
Question: who was she betting that would win this tournament?
Is there any evidence of her betting on this tournament?
We'll leave that blank for now.
Okay.
Maybe we can come back to it during the theorizing part. Okay, and we're gonna take a little break here because I just gotta go to the washroom real bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you're good. We'll take a short break. We're at the hour mark anyways. We will be back shortly.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, I should mute the channel again.
Welcome back. If we're ready to continue, let's roll.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Right.
Ready to continue.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're saying something, Chris?
No. Don't mind me.
So we're gonna rewind a couple of minutes back to when Pearl left Sapphire, Rain Garnet. One of you grabs the handle of the door, lifts it up, and it swings open silently with you. You're not really sure how it's so quiet because it's in a deep, dark tunnel. This should not be this quiet. And you step into the mayor's office. What do you do?
Well, obviously, we need to write down some papers.
Sorry, I did not actually describe the mayor's office. I'm very sorry about that. I have it in my head, but I haven't.
Yes, that would help.
So the secret door opened in front of a bookshelf in the mayor's office. You see his desk to one side. There's a large bay window that overlooks the town. Across from the desk is another shelf with an open area that has a handful of cards. It's from local school thanking the mayor for getting the play structure redone. There's books on the wall. There's also a filing cabinet near the window. And the only other door leading to the mayor's office is closed at the moment.
Okay. We should quickly search to see if this location has anything to do with the crime.
While they look through the obvious office spots, I'm gonna look for like little hidden things. I want to pick up some secrets on this guy.
Okay, those
Stuff
would.
they don't want found. There is a locked cabinet.
So I believe those would both be reason rolls. So please each give me a medal.
This actually isn't the only secret tunnel to be in my family. Well, not in my family. Used by my family. Okay.
Why do you just get the massive successes on medals?
Because I always use reason, and that's my best roll.
No, it meant like you get snake. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not expecting two void clues this time, so that's gonna put a pin in that for the moment.
Absolutely. May I continue my little story while we're looking? Until you pull up.
Sure, if you like.
My great. One second. I need to double check the times. A distant ancestor of mine actually was one of the people that worked with the Underground Railroad. He was responsible for getting 32 more people closer to the Canadian border at the time.
Is that so?
Yeah, so it's I don't know. There's a bit of nostalgia to finding a secret tunnel. I've never actually found one before.
So,
What about you? Yep. Yep, absolutely.
So Garnet, as you talk, you're going through the papers on the desk, looking through the drawers.
Mhm.
And you find plans to drain the Brindlewood Bay Fern. Finn? F-E-N.
And I'm guessing Dan's name is on these papers, isn't it?
I really wish they didn't have Danielle, and Dan.
Yeah, that
with
does
the
make
same
things.
mystery.
Yeah. Mr. Gardner. He can be Mr. Gardner.
And yeah, there is like that his company he has put in a bid to do the draining.
And his charity was literally the one to do this, basically, right? Like his charity is all about this sort of stuff, right?
Uh, kind of essentially was a way for him to get money to do
Tax
more
evasion.
projects around him. Yeah,
Okay.
basically, really.
Tax evasion. Hmm.
Yeah, and Sapphire, as you're trying to look for the more sneaky spots where something can be hidden, and you try the filing cabinet, you can't quite force it, but you do look behind it, like nothing's there. You look around the room, you notice one of the books seems to be a bit further out. You grab it, you open it up, and you see seems fitting that you find this because you had such an eclectic life. A correspondence with the mob in the organized crime from Boston.
Oh. And Rogers was from. Do we know?
He was from Vegas. Like they pulled him in from
Okay,
Vegas.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that is where he was first from. Interesting.
Yeah, Shay, since this is your clue, who was the mayor talking to in Boston?
Is it one of the suspects?
No, like this is the organized crime from Boston. He's speaking to someone from the mob. Like who's in the mob that he's talking to from Boston?
Oh, do I just make him up?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do my ancestral name because mine was the serpent's name. Fun fact, I'm descended from organized crime.
Oh yeah, you told us that before.
Nobody important. I came from the servants who ran away. Well, I mean,
Excuse me.
I guess someone important, because someone important took an interest in the servants. Let's do... Oh, you know what? People are gambling here, so let's do Jonathan Gambino.
Jonathan Gambino. Okay. Yeah, so you've heard about Jonathan Gambino before, where he's pretty heavily into money laundering, from what you've heard. And there's plenty of things suspected about him, but none of it has been confirmed yet.
I look at this and I say, oh, fuck yes.
You have something a bit hard evidence?
Yeah. And then we get the test and I'm like, oh shit. I close it and I lock the drawer and then I grab Garnet and we slip out.
Yep. I found
Okay.
something interesting myself.
So-
let's talk in the basement.
Going to have you guys give me a day move.
All right.
If you fill this role, the sheriff walks in with Mariah Prescott.
Oh, what do we roll with?
You guys are bolting, so that would be vitality.
Ooh, that's a bad one for me. I have nothing that I can use right now. Oh well, let's see what happens.
Do we have advantage for being warned?
Was making it a day move instead of a night move because you're warned.
Fair.
But yeah, that's simple. So you guys do both make it out before the sheriff returns with Mariah. But you guys accidentally leave the door slightly open. He might notice it later on.
Could I
Sarah?
throw in something that might be interesting here?
Oh, sure.
Her feet are all muddy right now, right? So
That's
what if
right.
it's not so much it's ajar, but
there's
there's
tracks
the
in the
clear
floor.
footprint that, yeah, there's a track that's halfway through the wall.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care if the sheriff finds a secret door to the mayor's office.
It does show that somebody was snooping through the mayor's office.
Yes. Anyway, I found this. It's plans to drain the Brindlewood Fern. Fern?
Hang on. Hey,
Oh, I'm still upstairs. Or are you all upstairs now? I didn't quite catch that.
I was just gonna initiate you continue.
Oh, okay. Well, I wandered back towards where they are. Yes.
As we're coming out, I just hold up the little secret correspondence and I'm just smiling.
I take it you found something.
Oh yes.
And she
Very much.
She holds up some gambling debt receipts and she says, "So did I."
Ooh. Well, I found this plan to drain the Brindlewood Fen, signed by Mr. Gardner,
I
in
found
the
that
mayor's possession.
Miss Prescott is owing quite a bit of money for gambling debts.
I'm starting to piece some stuff together, but I still think we should look for a few more clues.
Yes. What did you find?
Oh, the mayor has some connections to organized crime. Big names. Big names that can't pin anybody down.
You know, I wonder if our property developer might have ties through the mayor too. They seem fairly tight.
They also are at office currently.
Hmm.
Remember, Mr. Gardner is upset at the mayor. Take prize. Which means someone else is muscling in on Mr. Gardner. Strategic tax evasion.
Oh. Unless, of course, the reason he's upset is he's not only taking bribes from Mr. Gardner. I mean, this plan went through. Or is it a finalized plan? Or is it like rough draft type deal?
It's a proposition with
It's
quotes
just a
from
proposition.
Mr. Gardner.
Remember, Mr. Gardner is lawsuit insane.
True. You know, there's spitballing here. What if he took the plan and is gonna go and do it with someone else? That would rile someone up.
It's odd, but the way I see it currently, the mayor was backing out of a deal with Mr. Gardner, who was upset due to the lawsuit. Who hired our little card shop there?
Somebody who might need to earn some extra money to pay off debts, maybe. The sheriff seemed to think it was suspicious that the society that Miss Prescott was backing is a bit of a unknown mystery around the town.
I think it's time we start having our own little chats with the suspects.
I agree.
Of course, the issue there is trying to get to nail down the mayor with anything. Although, far be it from me to make a suggestion that's less than legal. I bet Danny would be very interested in what you found, Sapphire. I bet Danny would be very interested in what you found, Sapphire.
Oh, absolutely. Oh. Quite honestly, kind of narrowed it down to, Prescott, Mr. Coven, and Mr. Simmons.
Yes. No, I never really did like the mayor much. He always came off as kind of...
A condescending asshole.
Yes, that, exactly.
Yes, he's easily manipulated.
Ah, it could be two working together.
Currently, he runs unopposed.
Alright, so how do you want to approach this?
Who seems like the prime suspect right now?
The mayor?
Well, while the sheriff is busy, let's get his attention and talk to him without interference.
The question is, how did they get in a secret tunnel?
Okay, before we go a bit further,
Mhm.
I have a question for you guys. So, you can't quite do any research at the moment, but you could make an occult move. And that would be occult research, where you can talk to... Because you guys... Well, Sapphire at the very least has Cassie's number, and she could look things up for you that are a bit outside your knowledge, or even that just seems really strange. If you wanted to look up things like the Society of the Kindly Ones, you could try that.
That's a good point. We should try and look into that. It does seem to be like a problem, potentially.
So, because I don't have a second void clue for you guys at the moment, I might need that be your reward for getting the massive success earlier.
Okay, sure. I'm fine with that.
Bren, Shay, you guys fine with that?
Works for me. Han?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay, just let me know if you ever want to call Cassie up and have her research something for you.
I think now might be a good time.
Yeah, I agree.
So, which one you guys in particular is calling?
Definitely not me. I still have like the clunkiest, like least cell phone in the group.
Jay has the
It's
number.
amazing it gets signal.
Okay. So, Sapphire is like 3 or 4 rings before Cassie picks up the phone. Like, hello? Brindlewood Bay bookstore. Wait, no, this is my phone. Sorry. Oh, hey, Sapphire, how you doing?
I'm doing well. We're at an outing right now, and oh my gosh, but I do have a question.
Oh, sure. Oh, wait, are you at the poker tournament?
Sure.
Oh, how's it going? I know you signed up for, like, you and Pearl and Grant had signed up for it. Wish I could have gone tonight, but what's happening?
Oh, you might be safer where you are. Things got a little,
Oh, jeez.
Murdery.
murdery.
Oh, no, somebody was murdered? Oh,
Card shop who attempted to cheat. I wasn't worried about him, though. I had him perfectly cornered. I would have
Damn.
won too if it weren't for that board getting
Went for this meddling murder.
Yeah.
oh, that's horrible. What can I do for you?
So I was wondering if you've ever heard of what was it called again?
Society of the Kindly Ones.
Ever heard of society?
Might have. Do you know more about them?
Let's see,
They're charity.
they're a charity, or at least they are based. But suspicion is that they were shot. Someone here is currently back. Very strange.
Okay. Can you give me a occult move with? Actually, that should be automatic sensitivity.
What'd you say now? Old move, what?
Occult move and it should automatically be sensitivity.
Advantage or disadvantage?
With that much information, that would just be a flat roll. The more information you give her will determine whether or not you get advantage on it. Great success.
Unfortunately, we really don't. Oh, awesome.
So on a hit, it works. It works with keepers to right move and now a move all moves can use for the rest of the game. And your roll stands. Okay.
Hey, I guess call Cassie will be a move now.
Better call
Uh,
Cassie.
Better call Cassie. Call Cassie. Occult research, general research. If you need anything extra, you can
Cassie
choose your
calling.
go. Can you actually add custom rolls? Well, looseness. We cannot. Dim. But here, like, let me get my computer. Here, typing on her keyboard. Society of the Kindly Ones. Variety of the Kindly Ones. There's not too much, but Society of the Kindly Ones seems to have roots in a couple of places. There's some in. Looks like there's one out of Boston, some in California.
Am I hearing this? Like, do you have this on speaker or like?
Oh, it's not going to be on speaker. But I really
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. You just pull out their mission statement to keep history alive and connected to the community. So it sort of seems like they're a preservationist society where they're trying to keep modern times linked to the past. Yes, doesn't really say much about their membership. And that's weird. Done with these sort of things, you have like a CEO type thing, and there's nobody mentioned. Oh, yeah, sure. And I'll keep looking, see if they can't find anything more.
Alright, stay safe, dear.
Yeah, you too. Don't get hurt. I like you guys too much for that.
Don't you worry about us. But the
So-
concern is very appreciated, darling.
Well, I'll talk to you later then.
Certainly. And once that's over, I'll relay that information and then so I've continued.
Wait, she said Boston?
Ah, yes. Who do we know from Boston? And who do we know from LA?
Well, we know the mayor has ties to Boston.
And who do we know from LA?
What was the mayor's charity?
It was for the town's general. Like general budget sort of thing. Like it continues to be marked for improvements. Part of me wants to say slush fund, but I know that's wrong. It's
You know, if the mayor's willing to take bribes, he might be willing to dig into his own little fund.
Well, think about it. The mayor is tied to organized crime in Boston, and our card shop is part of the same organization from LA. The mayor doesn't exactly benefit from killing this guy, although he might be hoping that his other crimes aren't revealed.
True.
And since we know
Honestly, depending on how much ties he has, he might be worried that the card sharp had another thing in mind. Depending on if these kindly ones are tied to organized crime, he might be behind on payments.
considering that Mr. Gardner is still at odds with him, suing him over it. I suspect that neither Mr. Simmons nor Miss Prescott were the ones that pulled the trigger on Mr. Gardner. Although, we could still dig up more clues to figure out the rest. Perhaps Miss Prescott or Mr. Simmons had some other abrasion with the man.
Roll, any thoughts?
There seemed to be no real love lost with with Miss Prescott towards this man's death. So if she's hiding something, she's got a better poker face than these gambling debts would imply.
Yes, I think it's time we do talk to the mayor.
That is another curious thing. Miss Prescott, perhaps keeping that man would alleviate her of some debt she had with organized crime.
I suppose only if if they were involved or here to collect.
Garnet could have been set up in multiple ways. He is a bad card sharp, as we determined.
We should also keep in mind that there were like two of them. All the lights go down instantly. They're shot.
I highly suspect the mayor is involved. It was his office. Although,
Well, the box wasn't office connected.
you might not know about. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
Hmm.
Although, looking at it from another perspective, maybe Mr. Simmons and Miss Prescott were being tied to.
I think we need a few more clues.
Perhaps you're right.
We should go back to Plan A, go after the mayor, try and talk to him.
Yes, let's dig up a little more from him.
Okay, there's three of us, so we can play good cop, bad cop, in between cop.
Slightly unhinged cop.
I can be the muscle, considering I'm already splattered with blood and grime all over the shoes.
How old is the mayor?
Say again?
How old is the mayor?
Late 40s, early 50s.
Okay, so definitely not young. All right, let's go talk to the mayor.
Let's go talk to the mayor.
You should make some more drink.
So he's not in the main poker room in town hall area.
Oh, did he leave?
Nope, no one's getting out from here because it's all locked down at the moment. But as you look around, you do see the door to the kitchen open. You can't actually see him in there.
Oh, well, I think this is a job for you.
For me?
He's in the kitchen.
No, for you, Garnet.
For no, for Sapphire.
Sapphire, excuse me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's a job for myself.
This is like a job for me.
My favorite terrain. I get advantage of all rolls here. Just on my way into the kitchen. I say, if I ever find out who made that mess and got my shoes dirty, why, I make them clean it with their tongue.
As you do enter the kitchen, you notice that the mayor was mid-conversation with Mike Taylor, the caterer. Bloody hell, dude. The caterer.
What are you two doing here? What are you talking about? Go on, out with it. I just look really agitated and messy.
Mike does look at actually over you. Look, he is a big man.
Oh, there's not even an ounce of fear in this little old lady that comes marching up. He's like, well, and I'm gonna be demanding answers before they even have time to think. I want them to blurt it out without thinking. Like I just march up all messy, blood splattered on my dress. There's a mess on my boots. I'm angry about it, and I'm like, I gotta make you clean up this mess, and I point to my messy shoes.
I'll poke my head around the
So-
the door and go wave at them.
Because you're trying to make yourself seem unhinged, I'll give you advantage with a day roll presence.
Oh, neat.
Hey.
Great success.
Because it just worked too well. So, you do seem to throw Mike off balance because he's a big guy. He's not used to people just coming right up to him like this, especially a little old lady who has blood splatter on her dress and is kicking and whatever the fuck that is on her shoes.
I haven't even figured it out yet.
It's like, what? You're dragging Muck into my place, and he glares over at Jeff. Like, Jeff here is just complaining about my food. It's like, it's not good enough for the event. Like, you fucking know good food.
Yeah, Jeff. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm just trying to get him to spill booze.
The mayor's ever-present smile slips slightly as you both seem to turn on him. I was just saying that the catering wasn't quite up to what we expected it to be when we hired Mr. Taylor and his company.
I am going to enter at this. That's a bit callous, all things considered, Mr. Mayor. You're talking about food when there's a dead man out there.
Well, there isn't much I can do about the poor Mr. Rogers, so I'll handle what I can.
I'll turn to Mike. Yeah, don't mind him. The real person you talk to know if food is good is Pearl there. Sapphire there. You got me doing it. The Sapphire there.
Yes, well,
I thought your meals were.
doing your best work, Mr. Taylor. I ought to be the one judging this cooking.
I think
We
you
did the
did
best job we
fantastically.
can.
I
We
think
did
you did fantastically. Never feel ashamed of your best product, and I'm trying to encourage and kind of give him words of advice of not letting angry customers get under your skin.
And I'm just bouncing back and forth aggressively between these two to keep them confused.
I mean,
We have done the best that we could with the conditions that we have been set up with. If Mike glares over at Jeff, and as you do look around this kitchen, you do notice that it's not in the best condition. It's like there's chipped, the countertops are chipped, half the cabinets are missing their knobs. It's honestly surprising he does as good as he can.
Me dragging my boots in here has actually cleaned the place.
Actually, can I pitch? Could I roll a day move to know if like the mayor was supposed to improve the kitchen, like improve this area in the recent past?
Yeah, give me a go. That would be the guess reason because you're trying to remember something.
Yep.
As she's doing that, can I go like look for a washcloth to clean my spit? And as I'm doing that, I'm actually looking for this.
Okay, interesting.
And ranting to keep them confused.
So,
Maybe,
Garnet,
maybe they'll let something slip.
you know that there was supposed to be improvements to City Hall. You're not sure what, though.
Okay, that's fair.
So the kitchen could have been on the docket, but you just don't know.
My, I thought that town hall was supposed to be improved recently. Well, I can see none of it went to the kitchen.
And Sapphire, you said you're looking for a cloth to clean your shoes while you meddle.
Yep. And I'm just continuing to rant and rave. just to keep them confused, and I don't know, maybe they'll let a clue slip.
So, I think I'll have you do a cozy move. Since the kitchen is your domain.
When you have activity, ask the other relevant to an active mystery. Oh, so I just make up a clue?
Yes, but I will have you do a roll for that. I think we'll do presence with advantage. So just give me a meddling roll with advantage on presence. Oh, wow.
I don't like that.
You could always buy a crown.
You could put on the crown.
You know what? We're going to pull out for a moment, and I'll actually let you think about that for a while. Because as you're looking for a cloth, as you're digging around the kitchen, the camera starts to pull back. It goes up through the ceiling, out of town hall. It starts to zoom by the city and over to the front of Brindlewood Bay Books. It's passes the closed sign, and we see Cassie on her computer by the counter, or as she's actively typing something up. A cat jumps from the bookcase, lands on the counter next to it. She reaches over and pets him. Oh, Zach, I don't like this at all. This is gonna be trouble. They're gonna be in trouble. And with that, the screen starts to fade to black as we reach the end of our episode.
Oh.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for running, Dugler.
Absolutely. I
thank
have
you
a
for playing.
blast.
Yep. Since we're not rushing off right away, we should have time to wrap up our end of session questions.
Yes.
And I will say that did I secretly undermine the authority of a local official? Probably, because I definitely misdirected the sheriff towards Prescott, who may actually be guilty, but I did it for uninvestigatory reasons. It was entirely selfish to get her in trouble, even if she had been innocent. And I would definitely say I behaved like a woman half my age because I was stealing in broad daylight and lied about it.
Yeah, those sweet 2 points.
Yeah. Popcorn Shay.
Hey, that's me. I did secretly undermine authority of a local official and broke the mayor's office to prove stuff. And I feel like I did show someone I still got it back from your block and get some secret stuff there. And then I own the kitchen now.
Mine too was, did you share your wisdom with a young person? Is Mike considered a young person?
He's in his late 30s, but
I mean, I'm the crone.
yeah, no, just saying that he didn't really have that much of
Fair enough.
interaction with him.
Fair enough. Well, if that's the case, then I definitely didn't share memory of a late family member.
We'll get them next time.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. If there's nothing else, then I will just say we are concluded, because by this time next week, I would have to be running off to another show. So, thank you all for watching. This, of course, has been Brindlewood Bay, the Coven, and we'll see you next week.